Hey, what's going on everyone? My name's Drew, and the past couple of months have been pretty crazy for me, and I figured I would hop on and just kind of share my experience. So for the past couple of months, I've been using Alex Larsson's Hyperbolic Stretching program, and wow, have I seen major improvements in my day-to-day mobility. And to be honest, this is actually pretty unexpected for me to make this review in the first place, but after seeing these results in a relatively short time frame, I knew I just had to share this with the world. So to take you back a little bit, back in my college days, I did a lot of flag football, and I always just thought that regular conventional stretching was the way to go. I would work out hard and try to stretch both before and after because I thought that was what you were supposed to do, or that's what I was told, all the way back in my athletics when I was younger. But I started to notice that the more I actually did this, the tighter that my body would actually become. And it felt like it would help at first to feel better, but over the long term, it would actually hinder my progress. And little did I know that slow, drawn out, conventional stretching that I was doing was actually hindering my agility, my mobility, and overall strength. And this was a shock to me because I had learned, like I said, all my life that the opposite was true. And it honestly wasn't until I came across the Hyperbolic Stretching program that I found out how important it is to listen to the entire body rather than just focusing on one area. And I learned that, for example, stiffness in the legs, it actually causes constant tension in the hips and back. And a lot of people don't know that. If your legs aren't worked and stretched properly, then your hips and back can't align or keep up. And also, poor posture leads to lower overall energy. And this was a huge surprise to me because I had been drinking coffee several times a day, and without even thinking for a second that my natural body could help me feel just more alert and focused. And I found out through the program that it's all really connected. What you feel downstairs actually affects what you feel and think upstairs. And I saw those results in my own life after starting. But more than that baseline info that I received from the program, I actually started to implement the natural stretching hacks and understand the importance of expanding stretching just beyond static and dynamic. And yeah, believe it or not, there's even more and efficient ways to stretch. And that's what I actually began to learn pretty recently. So within the first week and a half of using and implementing hyperbolic stretching, my life felt vastly different. And to be honest, I was actually pretty surprised that I had went this long without these secrets. The first thing I noticed was how high my energy levels were after starting the program, which was surprising because usually my energy levels are very low. I could wake up and use the program instead of a cup of coffee like usual and just feel a natural boost of energy throughout the day. And that was really shocking to me because I drink several cups of coffee a day. And so just starting the program and realizing that I can create that energy from within really helped a lot. Another thing I noticed was how my entire body just felt overall lighter. Like the release of tension as I continued the program was instantly noticeable. And as I did my daily tasks, I felt a sense of being more free and loose. I just felt more light and floating around. And so the last thing I noticed so far since doing the program is just the fact that most of my aches and pains have either disappeared or been reduced significantly. And I've struggled with lower back pain, severe hip tightness, and neck tension for a long time and tried many forms of stretching, but even chiropractors really, and I never had luck. But fast forward just a month after using hyperbolic stretching, and like I said, just a world of difference. I learned what parts of my body contributed to my lower back pain and how to alleviate it on a daily basis. My hip tightness got under control, so I didn't have to worry about cramps, especially when going on jogs. And my neck tension was virtually gone. So all in all, Alex Larsson's hyperbolic stretching is a real deal. And I appreciate you listening. So as a thank you, I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below for a special discount plus 3 extra bonuses. If you decide to buy through the link in the description, then you'll get number 1, which is Mind Power Unleashed Handbook. 2, which is the full body flexibility for static and dynamic mobility. And 3, the 8-minute high intensity strength program. So all in all, this is a great deal and I love how it worked out in my life. So thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.